Hi guys and welcome back. As you can see, I'm still at my farm and it hasn't changed. That's because I haven't done anything else yet, not really. But today I have a plan. Let's go and show you the plan. So this big island that this bridge connects to, my plan is to turn this into a big villager spawn town. Well, a medium villager spawn town, I guess. And which means I'm going to have different houses and locations for different types of villagers, all for villager trading. But the first thing we need is a villager breeder. And I've got one planned, and it's planned for about this location, actually, about here. But I need a lot of materials. And some of those materials come from a scary place that is in there. You might notice the portal is much higher than it used to be. That's because I took down like probably the top 6 layers of the island to make this large and flat, ready for building on. So let's go into the scary nether and get what I need. Eep has hooked our portal right in a basalt delta, which, you know, is not an ideal place. So she's been that way. Let's go and have a look at her tunnel and see if we can find anything useful. I largely want warped wood and fungus and stuff. But I would take crimson as well because I'll need that for a future build. Oh, I hate you guys. Okay. Crimson wood, that is, we do need some of that, but that's really quite dark and scary. Go over to... Perfect. I don't know where to go from here, but you know. Bring all of the equipment I need. This location sucks. You know what? Get this place. I'm gonna find a new place. This might be a better place to get what I need. Never mind. Oh, you scared me. Dude, personal space. Right, I haven't got any of the crimson stuff. I don't want to hang out here too. That's why I don't want to hang out here too long. Right, this is not going well. Let's go. Run. I explored all of the nether biomes. Yes, there we go, that's it. This is probably my favourite of all of the nether biomes because it feels like the least dangerous. I mean, it is still dangerous, it's just not quite as dangerous. And we made it home, but that is not everything. I've still got so much more to do. So, we go and do that? For this build, I needed some difficult blocks, one of them being copper. Lots of copper. So I headed into the caves and I mined a lot of raw copper, which I smelted and turned into blocks. I forgot that using a stone cutter helps you save on resources, so I wasted a lot of copper because I used a crafting bench instead. But that was okay because I still had enough copper and I moved on to my next block. Well, 2 blocks really. Deep slate and calcite. For this village I need quite a lot of calcite and deslate, but calcite's harder to find. So after destroying an amethyst geode, I headed to a stony peaks biome, because that's where it's supposed to spawn. But the one I chose was absolutely awful. There was no calcite, none whatsoever. So I went and destroyed another amethyst geode instead. By this time I'd had quite enough of being underground, so I headed back to the surface where I farmed some dark oak and oak, which I then needed to turn into strip logs. So I did. And then I was done and I was ready to start building. So I guess we should do that. And it's done. It doesn't look like a traditional villager breeder, and that's because it isn't. But it does show how I want this village to be. I don't want it to be your normal village where, you know, you put your villagers in little 1x1, 2x1 holes. I want it to look fairly natural, like they actually live here and go to work here. But even around the back here, I've done some extra little bits. There's a little porchway that leads out to this bit that looks over a beautiful sunset. But there is a problem. In here, there is nothing. There is an upstairs with no stairs leading there, and this is clearly not a villager breeder, or even it's not anything. So we need to fix that. So we'll just shut these doors and see what happens. And let's try that again. Now this is so much better. And this is the vision for the place. This is a little bar. Well, it's a pub technically. And I wanted it to be mostly decorative, but also useful as well. So I'm going to get a live barman behind here of some sort. I haven't decided if it's going to be a villager or a zombie, but it'll be something. And I need to add Eep in here as well. But I don't have her head yet. Some other people at the bar doing whatever they're doing. This guy is kind of like slumped over asleep. Then up here, so this is I don't know if you get them in other countries so much, but here in the UK we often have B&Bs or pubs with rooms to let over the top of them. So the bar's downstairs and then there's some rooms. And these rooms is where the villager breeder is. Now this is not a redstone fancy design. This is a very manual design. That's just for me to be able to get in. So this is a little sitting area. And then my breeder villagers will be here and I will manually give them food. So I want to be able to control it quite well, how many they have. And then the idea, I hope, is that the beds are over here. Adult villagers can't fit through, but baby villagers will be able to run through, jump on the beds, and go to sleep and stuff. And then they will get stuck this side, is the plan. And then when I want one, I'm going to open this trapdoor and hopefully nudge one of them, or more of them, down. And they fall down here and get imprisoned in this area. I don't think they can pass through diagonally, so I'm hoping they just kind of stay sitting here a bit. I mean, we'll see. I'm expecting this all to go very wrong. And then I will sort this out so that I've got a minecart track that goes all the way to here, and we'll hopefully be able to pick up a villager in a minecart and bring them back down here. And they will stop here. A nice friendly zombie awaiting them to bite them so that I can bite them 4 times and get the maximum number of, the maximum discount on trades. That's just to keep a tally in my head so that I don't forget how many times I've had them bitten. And then after that, they will come out here on this journey up here, through here, and they will come out here. Now I need to work out what I'm going to do with this. Is it going to be a tree or a fountain or something just to hide this hole? Or am I just going to cover up the hole and not worry about it? That's an option too. And then I'll be able to just send them off wherever they want to go. But I do need a zombie for this to work. And that's what this is for over here. I've created a very rudimentary mob spawner. There is a mob and it's not the right one. Not the right type of mob at all. It's not going to plan. Are you gonna pathfind? There we go, that's how that's supposed to work, but with a zombie, not a skeleton. Alright, stop now. Stop. Okay, let's try and kill that skeleton in a much more sensible fashion. There we go. So all I need now is to block this up and hopefully get some mobs in there. It's not very big. I'm not expecting massive efficiency. But I only need one. I only need one zombie. But also, in the meantime, I need more things. I need 2 villagers to put in my villager breeder. So the nearest village is over there. I need to go and get one. This is going to be a nightmare. I need to get 2 villagers. This is going to be a nightmare. Let's go and try. So I did it. As you saw from that, I also got a zombie, which means I'm pretty much all set to go. And it's kind of working. I had to make some more room for beds because I entirely forgot how villager mechanics work. But it's working. I've got these guys here. And if I go down here, they are dropping down here. I mean, not perfect. I am kind of. I did lose one. But the minecart worked. Everything worked except that I lost one. So I think I'm pretty happy with this whole design. My zombie's in place and happy. But I'm ready to go. Which, guys, is definitely a good thing. But I have been working on this for quite a while, and Eep has definitely let me know that she really, really wants villagers. This is what I have been hearing for ages.
Have we got any villagers yet? Where are the villagers? Are the villagers done yet?
Which was bad enough, but when this started happening...
Where are the villagers?
Yeah, I decided I kind of needed to do something and actually do the villagers that she wants. So that's going to be a job for next episode. I'm going to start creating the types of villagers that we need and get us sorted for armor and weapons and tools and all of that good stuff. But thank you for watching. If you liked this video, I would appreciate a like. So subscribe for next week, where I have planned a epic build to house my librarians. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.